And welcome to the NFC Championship game hosted by the #1 seed, the Seattle Seahawks, all the way up in Lumen Field in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. We do not get a great kickoff there. They're going to start at about the 29-yard line. And here comes Russell Wilson coming out here to lead the Hawks. He's had a fantastic season, a little over 4,500 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions. He's had a tremendous year, and the Seahawks have just gone on a rampage since, I believe it was week 6 was their last loss. So definitely going to be a tough team for us. They're going to hand off to Chris Carson on the outside. Harrison Smith with the big hit, gain of 8 on the first play. And on second down, coming out here with 3 tight ends to the left, 1 receiver to the right being DK Metcalf. And we're going to bring a bit of a blitz, and we hit home Ibaka in the backfield. Going to be maybe a loss. Maybe that might have actually been a gain. I honestly now can't remember how much was gained on that first down run. But we're in the backfield. A tag team there between Carsons and Ibaka gets Chris Carson down. This time definitely for a loss of 1, bringing up a 4th and 2. And on 4th and 2, they bring the punt team out, and Nwangwu set to return. Nothing fancy here, going to be an actual punt. And let's see what our blocking does for us. We got 3 guys back here to block. Get another guy that came back to pick up a block, and we are set up at the 32. And our scouting this week told us, don't pass the ball, or at least run the ball more often, as we should have the edge up front. And on our first play, we get a gain of 6 to Dalvin. And Dalvin had some issues last week. A couple repeated injuries left the field quite a bit. So we're going to try to balance it between him, Ham, and our other 2 backs, Madison and Nwangwu. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. And now that doesn't mean that we aren't going to pass the ball at all. We definitely will, but we don't want to have some of those turnovers that we had last week. We don't know, big hit there from Bobby Wags. We don't know how much those can cost us in this game. So while we can, we're going to keep to the run game and try to avoid hits like that to Dalvin. And after making a play change here, I think I might still keep it the same. Gonna change one thing and have Dalvin stay in to block. I don't like what I see there. Gonna roll out, just toss this away. Still, Bobby Wags gets a hit on Saunders. So let's change things a little bit here on second down. Gonna bring in Madison. Fortunately, Thielen doesn't have the speed to break away, even though he has the good release. Gonna run down the middle, and we do need to keep an eye out for not Brooks. Unfortunately, he comes up a bit injured on that play, but Jamal Adams, because he can force some fumbles. And it does look like Brooks is going to head to the locker room, so they will be missing one of their linebackers here, which could be a potential gain for us. Get past Bobby a little bit, but he still gets a tackle after a gain of 3. Going to go to the Ham formation. Not going to hand it off to Ham. We are going to give the ball to Dalvin. Going to follow behind Ham, get about a gain of 5-ish. And the question is 3rd and 3. Is that too much to ask for CJ Ham? We're going to hand it off to him anyway, and it is not too much. He's going to get about 5 on that. And we normally save this play for a 4th down, but we're going to do it on 1st down. Going to have Chark run it instead. See if we can get that outside block. We do. We do not get the block by Nwangwu, tackled there by number 2. Would have definitely liked to see a bit more on that play. We're going to flip the side just because I like the angle Flanagan would run this at a little bit better. He's one-on-one back in the end zone. Drags his feet in for the touchdown. First points of the NFC Championship. Your rookie tight end, Flanagan. And there is a booth review. Let's see if this takes the sail out of our longboats. Could have sworn he had his feet in. Looks like there was a toe tap at the right when he caught the ball. Gets both right and left, but you don't know with Madden. I don't know if that right foot was actually down, if they're going to count that or not. They do count it. touchdown for Flanagan. Going to give us the lead in this game with an extra point made. We'll make it 7-zip with a nice first possession there for our offense and, well, for our defense, giving us the lead in this NFC Championship. Seattle coming out here for their second possession on offense. 2 tight ends to the right, a fullback in the backfield, and a receiver to the left. They're going to hand it off. Chris Carson gets a gain of about 3. The refs are going to say gain of 4. A lot of tight end work so far. Going to make an adjustment here. I don't like the way the man coverage was set up there on that blitz. Sit underneath here, and no one covering DK Metcalf there gets a first down. Maybe now we bring the blitz. Yeah, better set up this time. Simple pistol ace formation. Going to drop out of there. Was going to blitz Kendrick. Tried to help in the coverage, but Poole has really been struggling on some of these slant routes. Not doing a great job of holding the inside. We're going to hand it off to Carson here. We get the tackle through a couple blocks. Gain of about 4 on first down. And to start the second quarter, coming out in a strong pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left. We're going to send a bit of our A-gap blitz here. Not able to really get anything good. McCourty dives for it, doesn't get it. Joyner dives for it, doesn't get it. Poole finally drags him out of bounds at the 6. Great run there by Chris Carson. And they're set up, 1st and goal. We're going to bring a bit of the blitz here. They're going to pass. We have no one in the back, and they find, I believe that's Colby Parkinson for a touchdown, former Stanford tight end. Got a lot of guys here on the Seattle Seahawks that are from my favorite college and the college that I went to, so kind of have to support them a little bit. Plus, I also live in the Pacific Northwest, so they're my home team, but I'm a Vikings fan through and through. Fortunately, this game is now tied. Game now tied up 7-7. And I feel like a lot of Vikings-Seahawks games are normally pretty close. We're going to hand the ball off here to Dalvin, get about a gain of 6. Or a gain of 5. Madden likes to always prove me wrong by about a yard. And we're just going to continue to do the same thing there. Another handoff down the middle, gain of whatever Madden says it is. Just try to lull the defense to sleep a little bit. Get them drawn down towards the line. Let's hit them over the top. Ham runs through a guy, about a gain of 5, maybe 6. See, I knew they would say 5, so I went under just because I knew it. Let's see now if we can find a guy over the top. They end up dropping out. Going to find Dalvin, though, for a gain. If he could skirt the sideline and get out of bounds before Jamal Adams forces a fumble. Nice play there from Dalvin. Of course, we need to get him off the field now because he's down to red on his player icon. So we're going to bring in Madison. Try to keep these guys healthy. Going to break a tackle. Get about a gain of 5. Oh, and now that I say gain of 5, we actually do get the gain of 6. Gotta love it, Madden. I'm looking for Osborne here. See if we could get on the inside. Nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. Why did I throw that? Why did I throw that? Yeah. Yeah. Did Madison come from sidelines? Yeah, I meant to hit throw away, and I accidentally hit X, so that's fun. I was really hoping that one of our guys would miraculously come down and break the pass up, but that's not what happens there. Now it's all up to our defense. Keep this at least a tie game. I choose the wrong guy to cover there. They get a completion of about 7. Or 6. We'll take 6. 6 sounds better. Going to bring the guys closer to the line here. Play a bit of press coverage. Kendricks knocks that away. I don't think I was close enough for the pick, so we got the swat. On 3rd and 4, they bring out all the tight ends. I'm going to bring Joyner down towards the line, and I'm going to jump back over to Dantzler. Bring him across the edge. He does not get there in time. Russell Wilson with the completion for a first. And I feel like Seattle's chewing the clock just a little bit. They do dump it off here. Number 81, I want to say it's Everett. So far, a lot of underneath play for the Seattle Seahawks here, which has worked very well for teams in the past. They're going to continue to check it down here. Parkinson's with the reception. Going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Just kidding, 2-minute warning. Now it'll bring up a 3rd and 2. Going to have Joyner come down the line of scrimmage as well. Pinch the defensive line. It's a pass. It's a pass. Joyner, get outside. Oh no, he came inside. Oh no. Oh no. I really wish Madden would let you check plays while the other team is in motion. That would have helped out a bit. But unfortunately can't do that. First down, Seahawks down to the 31 with about a minute and a half left in this first half. And there goes a good hit from Poole. Wilson down following a gain of 3. Let's see if we can bring the blitz. Force something here. Well, it would help if you would cover a little bit, Verrett. First timeout here taken by Seattle. Seattle now down to the 8. I'm going to change it up a little bit. They're going to scramble, but Pierce is there for the first. I feel like it's the first sack. Second timeout, however, for Seattle. Ian coming out here with their big tight end set. Don't feel like they've really ever ran the ball in that set. They're going to check it down. Again, Parkinson gets maybe to the 10 as one of their offensive linemen comes up injured on the play. And he will be heading to the locker room, and we're going to make some adjustments here. All we have to do is just not let them score, at least a touchdown. We're fine with a field goal. Don't let him break all the tackles. Poole does get him down. We'll take our first timeout. Seattle set to take their lead here, kicking a field goal from about the 12-yard line, so about a 22-yard field goal. Of course, Blair Walsh missed a 22-yard field goal here quite a few years ago that ended up losing us. Was it the NFC Championship, or was it? It was one of the playoff rounds. And it doesn't end up happening to Seattle here. We're going to kick it off. And yep, and Wongwu's just going to let this touch back, and let's see if we could reenact what we did, I believe it was last week when we were down 7-10 right before half. We have plenty of options of players that we can hit here. Of course, Flanagan is normally our number 1 guy. He doesn't quite get the separation we were looking for. Going to get it to Jefferson, who gets the catch, but is tackled in bounds. Let's see, they're in a single deep safety here. Kind of bounced there as I was reading the field. Love to see if we can maybe squeak Jefferson down the sideline. He's open. Great pass down to the 15, the 5. Touchdown Justin Jefferson on a deep 71-yard touchdown pass. Of course, most of that was run after the catch, but we are going to go up 14-10. That corner just played a little bit too much on the inside, and Jefferson had enough speed to get that separation. Great throw by Saunders, hit him on the run, and we take that 14-10 lead. And as you might have noticed on that bottom ticker there, 28-21, the Jacksonville Jaguars are headed to the next Super Bowl. We're just going to flow around here with Smith, force the tackle. They're going to take their final timeout. All we need is a tackle inbounds, and we'll go into halftime up 14-10. Let's see what Seattle has in store for us. Quick pass. They might be able to get one more play off. And we're just going to send everyone deep. It's a pass. It's a pass. Quick pass. Don't know why they ran a quick pass. We're going to go into halftime now. 14-10. And as the boys head into the locker room here, take a quick look at the stats. We're winning the passing game, pretty close in the rushing game. Average yards of play pretty close. And they have the point needed in the turnover column to take the lead there. But yeah, Jacksonville 28, Bengals 21. Close game, but hopefully we'll be seeing the Jacksonville Jaguars in the Super Bowl. And good news for us, we will be receiving the kick to start the second half. So gonna have the option to spread our lead a little bit. Of course, that doesn't always work for us. Try to get something extra there with Nwangwu, but we'll be starting at the 25. And of course, there's a lot at stake here. Super Bowl visit on the line. And for one of these teams, they haven't won a Super Bowl in history. The Minnesota Vikings have not been to a Super Bowl since 1977. So a long time has passed since the Vikings have been to a Super Bowl. They went to 4 Super Bowls in the 70s. Unfortunately, they did not come away with a victory in any of those. So there's a lot on the lines here. We do not want to have that streak continue of Super Bowl losses. We need to get there, be the first one to do it in what that would be about 45 years? Yeah, about 45 years since their last Super Bowl visit. So we need to get there. And we need to win it, but to do that, we've got to get through the Seattle Seahawks. Of course, the Seahawks have had pretty recent success. Granted, both of the Vikings and the Seahawks did not make it to the postseason last year. We get a nice run there by Nwangwu fighting through some weaker arm tackles. Going to stay on the same formation here on 3rd and 1. Going to hand it off to Madison, who's our power back and has enough speed. Going to get away from Adams. I have some PTSD from earlier Maddens where every time he tackled you was basically a fumble. But let's see here. I would love to get Nwangwu on this wheel route down the sidelines. We'll see if he's able to get open if we have the time for it. Looks like that's breaking down. We'll just toss this one out. The whole goal here is to not force anything. Just take what's given. And let's get down the field, score a touchdown, get a stop on defense, and then start chewing the clock. Unfortunately, Justin Jefferson comes up a little injured on that play. Hopefully nothing serious, but I say this every time. And I would not say it's great news. Saw him gingerly walking to the tunnel. Hopefully it's nothing big. However, we have Thielen here. He has a block downfield. It's to the 5 and into the end zone. Thielen with another touchdown this postseason. This one a 38-yard slant route with a nice block downfield by DJ Chark, putting us up 21-10. And here's the update we have for Justin Jefferson. PCL sprain. Not sure how long that's going to be, but that could knock him out of the Super Bowl. The Vikings went down, first possession, scored a touchdown, wasted a little bit of time, about 2 minutes off the game clock. They're going to get a nice rollout here and find their open receiver, Lockett, not Lock, on that reception. You know, the offense went down, did what they needed to do, scored the points. Unfortunately, it might cost us big, and especially if we do end up getting to that Super Bowl, Justin Jefferson might not be there to play in it. We do get a nice tackle there by Eric Kendricks, chopping down Chris Carson in the backfield as he's doing a little bit of the wave. Now, I know some players end up playing on some of those similar types of injuries, so hopefully after a week off, he feels good enough to give it a go. Can we cover some of these dudes? Come on, corners, safeties, cover a man. Because there is a timeout. At least it said timeout, and the clock is not running. But there didn't say that there was an injury, and neither team is missing a timeout. I'm assuming there was an injury that went kind of unmarked. So let's jump over to the injury report, see what that says. And we obviously already knew that these guys were injured for us. That's the wrong button. Seahawks. To be determined, Jordan Brooks, that wouldn't make sense. Probably here, DK Metcalf, injured 1 quarter. So we don't have to worry about him for most of the rest of the game. Which, that might mean our corners will have a little bit of an easier time, of course, when they leave 10 yards between them and their guy that they're covering. Doesn't help much. Not sure why Harrison Smith didn't try to get the tackle there. Chris Carson gets close to the first down, bringing up a 3rd and 2. And I'm telling these guys to play the inside, so that way hopefully no one gets beat on the slant. However, it's a run. And that's close. It's going to depend on the spot. They're going to say first down. That was a close one. That was a close one. However, we're all right with some short runs that'll drain the clock, and they don't get much on it, so we're good with that. And they're going deep to their tight end. Joyner not able to knock it out. Going to be a big gain down to the 15. Of course, field narrowing here. More likely to force a turnover with there just not being much space here. And it's definitely going to be a pass. So we have the option. Maybe get a turnover that we need here. Nope, slant route open. McCourty not able to cover the guy. And now they're down to the 5. Going to move the defensive line over to the left. Let's see what we could do here. Time expires. We'll head to the 4th. I like that. And on 1st and goal, they come out in a tight formation here. See what they can do. We faked a double A-gap blitz. No one's covering the underneath. Let the man run wide open. That's a touchdown for Barrios, I believe. Yep, Barrios. Bringing the game a bit closer. Going to be 21-17 unless they go for 2. And they will be lining up to go for 2. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to crunch this line down, actually. They are going to pass. Going to have some guys set open. Go. Tackle. Nope. 2-point conversion. Good. Looking very similar to last week, but a lot more time left on the clock. 21-18 with a majority of the 4th quarter to go. And this is where we need our run game to come through strong. We're going to start chewing the clock. We just want to march downfield slowly, steadily, drain the rest of the clock, put another 7 up on the board, and call this game good. Of course, that's a lot to say. We need to actually do it. Get a good run there from Dalvin. Going to get it to a good ham situation here on 3rd. 3rd and 2. Seattle is going to scrunch their defensive line. But we have the green on the majority of our guys. Ham comes through again. About a gain of 5, maybe 6 on that. We are doing nothing fancy here. Doing what we do best, following our big hog maulers up front. We have a lot of good run blockers. Not so much in terms of pass blocking, but if it works, it works. And right now, it's working for us. We're slowly marching down the field. Now under 4.5 minutes left in this game. Easy run there. Madison with the first. But we will change things up a little bit here. Going to run the draw. Spread out the defense just a little bit here. Going to follow the big guys up front. Yet Dalvin just jukes the opposite of wherever I tell him to juke. And C. Chancellor, was that the younger brother of Cam Chancellor? If it is, unfortunately, he is headed to the locker room. He's holding his wrist, maybe forearm. We're going to hand the ball off to Ham here. Going to power through number 57 for another 1st down. And on 1st down, we're going to spread it out a little bit here. 3 tight end set. Try to run to the outside. Take the first hole given. Good cut there by Dalvin. He gets close to the 1st. A lot of runs here, draining the clock, now down under 2.5 minutes. Game plan working exactly as intended. Watch out for Adams. Just a simple tackle. We're good there. And with that, we will head inside the 2-minute warning. You could feel the Seahawk fans slowly feeling this one slip away. Of course, there's always a bit of hope in the home of the 12th man. And they're going to hope that that 12th man comes out here to help them. They do get a tackle in the backfield here as Madison not able to get to the edge. Loss of 2. With that, they're going to bring out a double A-gap look, which sometimes hits home perfectly and sometimes comes back to bite you. Hopefully it comes back to bite them. Maybe if he wasn't juking and jiving so much as they start calling their timeouts. 3rd and 10. Vital formation, or vital play here. We're not going to have Flanagan. We do have Chark, who has the speed, and he does get the first and out of bounds, keeping our drive alive. Seattle still has 2 timeouts. We're down to the 3. Going to hand it off to Dalvin down the middle. Great play there by Adams off the edge. And with that, I'm going to check to a pass here. Going to run the slants. However, it doesn't mean that's where we're going. Just kidding, that's where we're going. Adam Thielen in the end zone. Gonna put us up by 10 with under 2 minutes left. I think we're close to about a minute and a half. Yeah, we're close to a minute and a half, minute and 37 seconds left. This game's looking like all but done for Seattle. Down 10 with a minute and 37 seconds left in their season if they can't get this in. Seattle, nice miss there by Chris Carson. Get a tackle from a couple Vikings. Of course, they're going to be running hurry up. Don't like the way that that was set up. I don't know who's covering who. No one's covering their tight end. They're already down to the 42. Let's see if we could bring a bit of a blitz here. Nope. 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 They're dancing around us. Luckily, we have the good lead here. Make an adjustment, try to get some pressure. They're just not able to get much. And Pierce is dragged by Chris Carson, the 340-pound defensive tackle. Chris Carson carries him like it's nothing. Not getting off the edge. Good tackle play. Verrett with the game-sealing interception. He's just going to jaunt out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And with that, this game is a wrap. The first time since 1977 your Minnesota Vikings are going to head to a Super Bowl. We are all but a kneel down away. Might be two because they might call their last timeout. We'll see here. Yeah, they do call their last timeout. But the first time in about 45 years, the Minnesota Vikings are headed to a Super Bowl. And with that kneel down, that seals it. We win 28-18. There was some moments here and there where it came close. But our offense, they played very well today. Defense had some great plays as well. Verrett with the game-sealing interception. And just like that, we will head back to Minnesota, NFC champions. They beat us in the passing game. We beat them in the rushing game. Besides that, pretty even. We just ended up getting the edge, 28-18 in this NFC Conference Championship. And with that victory, a couple players here to upgrade. One to Dwight Saunders, who has played pretty well in the postseason here. Didn't have a great second game, but came through in the first and the conference. Cameron Dantzler also had his first sack of the year as well. Going to give a boost here to his zone coverage. Only going to go up about 2. Take a look at his ratings. At a decent spot. Would really wish we could get some speed upgrades for him. And just like that, within 1 year of taking over the team, Chad Greenway, the new GM, the new coach, Peters, has led this team to a Super Bowl where we will be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. We'll go through the Pro Bowl information at the beginning of the next episode, as not very many people care about the Pro Bowl, especially after how this last one went. But yeah, we'll go through that. Maybe show a little. We have the awards we could talk about as well. And then it's Super Bowl time. First time in 45 years since 1977. The Vikings are headed to the Super Bowl. And there's some players on this team that well deserve it. So let's go out there, play hard, get the W. But you guys are going to need to stick around to watch that. See if that's how it unfolds. To stick around, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Also leave a like, comment, hit that bell notification to be notified when I post these. You can also follow me on Twitter, BigBearB_gaming, as I always tweet out when these are live, so you can check it out. But yeah, a lot on the line next episode. We've accomplished a lot, but there's just one more step we need to get this season. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye.